All right, how's it going, guys? Hole number 5 here that we're setting up for of the expert tournament. And as you see, I have a Berserker and a Puck. I am going to recommend going for this green. Now, what I've noticed is, I did mention that I was doing the Making a Legends thing, so I have seen all these wins already. And the one thing that I can mention to you guys is I believe that there could be possibility for a tailwind, but there could also be possible for a headwind. And the way that I'm going to go about doing the shot is going to be dependent upon which wind I get. So here you can see, in my opinion, it is pointed slightly downwind. So when it is pointed just slightly downwind, I think I can just creep onto this fairway. So what you're going to see me do is I'm just going to maybe put one backspin on. Not very much more. I am not going to curl this. I'm just going to try to focus on this as my landing zone and maybe about one per ring. So there's 5 rings. There's 10 rings. There's 11, 12, somewhere in there. And I'm just going to, try to ride the wind and just see how this works out. And I did catch a great ball. I don't think that's going to hopefully cost me. It looks like it is actually. And you can see just missed it by an inch. So it's going to be a game of fractional inches. So we are going to still get a chance to make it from there. But keep in mind and here you can see my opponent, he has more of a headwind. So you can see this one's pointed a little bit more to the right. What I did this morning, I had this wind, and you can see that little speck of fairway over there to the right, that right corner. And you can see how that right fairway is shorter. So you can still carry that. So I still use one per ring as my adjustment. I used a little bit of topspin. I'd recommend about 2 bars of topspin. And just trying to hit that very tip of that corner of that right fairway with a full curl to the right, to the left. So you're going to try to curl it back, and you're going to use 2 topspin, full side spin back to the left, and you're going to go full curl as hard as you can get it to come back. And you're going to use 1 per ring on an Epoch 5, Epoch 6. And you're going to just try to land on that very tip. I'll point to it real quick for you guys. This is going to be your target land zone. It's right in here with about 2 topspin, and just try to force the ball back to the left as much as you can. So full everything to get it back. Full curl, full spin. I'm going to set this up for you guys just in case you guys get in a similar spot. I'm assuming this is probably about 5 per ring, somewhere in there. So we're going to probably play this about 2 rings. And it looks like I'm going to probably try to set up to go off the fringe here as my surface. I should be able to just creep this on. And as I mentioned, there's 2 rings right there. I didn't have enough time, unfortunately, because I showed you guys that, like I pointed to that area. It would have been nice to catch that perfect ball so you could see, but somewhere between, if you hit a similar tee shot to me, somewhere between 5 and 6 per ring is probably going to be about spot on for your guys' ring adjustment. But as soon as this guy hits this, I hate to hope for him to miss it, but I'd really like to forfeit out here. But I also want to give this guy an attempt to at least, get an attempt at seeing the way that it plays, just so he has a little bit more confidence coming into this one. And you can see he almost great balled it into the cup. So that's one of the reasons that I wanted him to see it, is to, hopefully he realizes he overplayed that wind and can make the necessary adjustments tomorrow. But anyway good luck, guys. Those are the 2 best methods that I'm going to recommend that you guys go for it. And, hopefully you guys are able to catch that eagle. You can see it's going to be a game of fractional inches. If I would have hit a great ball to the right, for instance, or a perfect ball, I would have hit that fairway and probably had an eagle putt or pitch. So from the fairway. So it would have been a guaranteed eagle. Aside from that, the safe zone is going to be to go for that right fairway like I mentioned, and I'll probably just do that intentionally no matter what the wind is tomorrow for you guys, just so you can see an alternate method, and that's what you're going to want to do. And I was not able to, if you want to know about my my other play when I did go to the right this morning. I was able to get up by the green. I had a very straightforward eagle pitch that basically came down to perfect ball timing. It was like a perfectly straight wind right by the green in the rough, but if I hit perfect ball, it went in, and sure enough, that's what I was able to do. So good luck there, guys, and see you guys tomorrow for a revision.